Hello. Hi guys, how's it going? Good to see everyone. I have no memory of what— oh, I do remember what we were doing last. Oops. We're gonna go repair the tower over there. Wow, it's cold enough for us to be cold, even with all of our stuff. We're in Stalker, we're chilling. This is the one where we killed the cougar, of course. And man, are people expressing their opinions about that on YouTube. Goodness. Yep, let's repair these guys. No battery, huh? Okay. We'll go— I'm still overburdened. We'll go drop off a buttload of stuff at Grey Mother's house, and then come right back up here, replace the battery, and then head to Hushed River. Alright, we're underburdened. Awesome. Okay. Let's go stick a car battery in our pocket, as one does. But for right now, I want to repair the tower and then go to Hushed River. Yoink. So heavy. Alright. Investigate the signal in Hushed River Valley. You betcha. As an aspiring author, I take pride in my vocabulary. Okay. Yeah, I think I could tell there was nothing in there. Good one, Astrid. Time to bulk up, Astrid. I know, right? That is one thing that, like, I wish they would add, is maybe, like, every 100 days that you survive, you gain 1 kilogram of carry weight, with, like, a maximum of 5, you know? So if you survive 500 days, then you get 5 extra kilos of carry weight. And it's something that, like, is just, like, a endurance thing. So, like, you know, Astrid has survived for 100 days in this wilderness. She's gonna build up some muscle. So I think that would be a neat little in-game bonus, you know? I dragged like 100 kilos of moose back to my base. Like, I should be able to lift a battery or two. They're dancing. Shut up. Got his ass. Are you still coming? Ah, excuse me. I'll shank you. Rude. Like, as soon as I walked outside in the morning and I felt like a cool breeze, and I was like, ooh, a little chilly. Like, my autumn candles on the shelf started whispering to me like the Green Goblin mask. Ooh, HRV, you're so pretty. I really love that this new little mini story adventure really makes you go out during the aurora all the time. It's just so nice. And so dangerous and scary. Oh, gorgeous. I love this game. It's like, if you want the stuff, you gotta go outside during the aurora. Go hug that aurora bear. Go give that glowing timberwolf a kiss. But yeah, so we'll loot the bunker, get the story, sleep here for tonight, and then in the morning we'll go find the Stalker's Pie recipe. Because I think I saw where it was. I think I saw the corpse. Here we go. Nice. Easy peasy. Again, like I said, they put it so close to the entrance, so that even if you're intimidated by, like, Hushed River Valley or Bleak Inlet, you don't feel like you're really going in too deep, you know? You can just poke your head in and get back out, which is pretty cool. Oh, yep. Let's turn the voices back on, because I always play with Astrid's voice turned off. Anyways, okay.
Sure, I can carry much more.
You're fine. Another mag lens. Oh, that looks interesting. That looks like a machine. I know, right?
Session 14, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Return to the first instance. What did you see?
It was at the beach. Just pictures in my head, feelings. One of those beaches where the sand goes way down to the water, no drop off. I remember a gray day, dark water, no wind, no waves. I was alone, looking around a lot. I didn't understand what was happening. What do you think when you're that little? Always
Flashing light warning, sorry.
That day, that trip, that stuck with me.
Focus on the ending, the final frame.
They lost me. Just a little kid.
Oh, the lights were really having a flicker there, huh?
The island hasn't been making our lives any easier. Hauling loads from the coast to the inland bases has been slow and costly. And people are starting to notice our operation around the airfield and mine. It's getting harder to stay under the radar.
I'm stretching.
But the character of the locals, both here and far inland, seems in our favor. There aren't any helping hands. Outsiders get ignored and then forgotten. And we play the part.
Ugh. Was that it? Oh, okay. Excellent. So, way back when, in like December, I was playing, and then I found like a floating potato. And I was like, oh, is this our god now? So ever since then, we have worshipped the mighty potato god, who has kept us safe. It was the hand of the mighty potato god that guided our bullet into the ass of the cougar, and thus got us this excellent thing. Like, if you watch the clip, you'll see I was real close to missing that one, had it not been for some divine Spudley intervention. So, you know, all hail the potato god. All hail. Is that it? It's a very little bunker, huh? Alright, well, we can turn Astrid's voice back off. It was nice hearing you for a minute, Astrid, but, back you go. Why'd you pick it up? Because I was hungry. The mighty potato god wants you to feast on its flesh. By doing that, you're freeing the potato and sending it back to its maker. At least in the religion I made up, that's what happens. Oh dear. It's starting to snow. Oh dear. What have you got? Give me the recipe. Ooh, God. Oh god. Got the recipe. When the fart is a little more than a fart. Look, I'm a simple woman. Fart jokes are incredibly funny to me. Back to the glory hole. That's what I've called the that cave entrance right there. I called it the glory hole. It was a Vine, I think, where someone was like, oh, here's how to disguise the sound of a fart. And he like drops a glass on the ground and it shatters and he just like really loudly farts over it. Or it's like you try and do like the cough and fart combo, and it's like you cough and then everyone looks at you and then you audibly fart. Pro TLD commentary. Honestly, you could get regular TLD commentary anywhere, but you can't get fart jokes this good anywhere else. Let's be real. Look, Astrid is an iron gut. Like I said, we have been alive for hang on, how long have we been living in this world? 75 days, and we've gotten food poisoning twice. Bam. Food poisoning twice. Only one like hypothermia and some blood loss and whatever. Insomnia, I guess. We got that. We didn't get severe lacerations, which is weird because we did get attacked by the cougar, and we did kill the cougar, as evidenced by the dead cougar wrapped around my neck. But yeah. I should have come here first before walking all the way over to the church, huh? What did he get scared by? I'm hoping he just got scared by me, and not by any other beast that may be circling. And I love doing unhinged challenges like those. So, like, my plan for the next challenge I wanted to do was to get 100 cougar attacks, but then they took the cougar out, so I couldn't. Now I have to wait and do that challenge. But yeah, I want to see if I want to see how many cougar attacks I can survive in Interloper. Whether it's from the same cougar or not, you know, I still think it'd be fun just to watch me get eviscerated by a cat many times in a row. I mean, like, it'd be like, you know, it'd be in the area, it would attack us, I would go inside and heal, and then once I have enough health, go back out, get attacked again, go back inside and heal. So it really is just like a preparation challenge of how much birch bark tea can you stockpile in one place. That kind of thing, you know? But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that whenever they re-add the cougar to the game, which I'm so impatient for. I really want it back. I want to play with it again, and people deserve to play with it, like, especially the poor people who weren't, like, at their computers for the 4 days where it was in the game, you know? Like, everyone deserves a chance to play with it. and decide for themselves if they like it or not, rather than basing it off a YouTube video. As I'm like ranting about the cougar, I pull out the salt. I'm not salty, just bitter. There's a difference. So yeah, the Bleak Inlet Timberwolves are pretty chill, in my opinion. And I love them for that. I know it's probably just my imagination and bias and whatever, but it is nice to think that the different wolves in different regions have different personalities, you know? Like, in Bleak Inlet, I'm sure the wolves could get all the fish they want from washing up on the beach. And then there's moose aplenty, and there's deer everywhere. And then, like, in Black Rock Mountain, there's plenty of game, but there's also, like, poisonous gas leaking down from the mines, you know, that are maybe giving them hallucinations and making them a little bit crazier. Or maybe you could say the Timberwolf Mountain, or the Timberwolves from Black Rock maybe had, like, bad experiences with humans because, like, the people who worked there would, like, shoot at them or something to keep them away. So they hate humans, and that's why they're so aggressive and, you know, patrol the areas that you tend to walk the most. And then there's the starving Sundered Pass ones that that are just like, we're gonna kill you and you're gonna say thank you because you're freezing anyways. I'm so excited. Because, like, just from the videos I've seen, it looks like such a gorgeous region. And I'm excited for the challenge as well because, you know, when you're in Stalker and you've got, like, the best clothes in the game, you really don't have to worry about getting cold. But from the looks of it, Sundered Pass will freeze you, even in, like, Pilgrim, which is awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the struggle. I like it. I like having a challenge. That's another reason I liked the Cougar so much, is because it was a challenge. It was a struggle. Like, you really had to work to get that bad boy. And especially for, like, someone like me who's played the game so much. Like, if I see a bear, I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, just shoot him and walk away or stand on a rock and shoot him. Like, I can't remember the last time I was scared in this game before Darkwalker, actually. When the Darkwalker came out, that was when I felt fear. And then the Cougar is like the in-game Darkwalker. It's awesome, and I loved it. And it was amazing. And, like, I literally can't remember the last time I got that excited about, like, a bear kill, you know? Like, you kill a bear, whatever. Like, that's part of every interloper run, is killing a couple bears as soon as you get a bow so that you can get your coat. But, like, I still think about the Cougar kill that we managed to pull off. Like, I'm not going to forget that anytime soon because it was so exciting and so filled with fear and tension and anticipation because I had to work so hard to get it. And it was just so good. Excitement. I'm excited to watch you go there. It's one of the best regions to discover. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I do also put all my previous streams on my YouTube channel. They're unlisted, so you have to go to the playlists. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah, so all the streams are unlisted, like the unedited VODs are unlisted, but you can still find them in the playlist that is titled VODs. And they're unlisted so that they don't clog up the channel or whatever and make it look messy. And so that, like, you know, if you just looked at my channel, you would only see, like, the stuff I've edited and made pretty and whatever. But the VODs are still there too. They're just in that hidden, they're just, like, in the playlist, which I am, like, 97% sure that people can see those. Like, if you go to my playlists and then you just look at the VODs playlist, they should all be there. So you'll even see ones from, like, back when I was in, like, undergrad. The peaches, the maple syrup. There's rose hips outside. We can make more camber flight porridge. What is that called? Camber? Is it hard A or soft A? I don't know. Is it camber flight porridge or camber flight porridge? I feel like I want to say camber because that sounds more aviation-y, but I don't know. So this is the kind of base that you definitely want to set up if you ever, like, end up dying and using the cheat death mechanic. Because if we cheated death and ended up here, we'd be set, honestly. That'd be pretty awesome. If we do end up dying to something, I'll definitely try out the cheat death feature. But I will try very hard not to die. But, you know, you can't control everything. And if the game decides it ain't your day, then you just gotta take it on the chin. I also don't get why people were complaining about the cheat death mechanic. It's optional. You can choose to not even use it. And yet people were still like, it ruins the game. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. It just makes the game more accessible. And if they think that's ruining it, then I don't know what their deal is. I do like this outdoor workbench. It's very nice that you can craft here without worrying about cabin fever. I should craft here more. Like when I do bear coats and stuff. Although, my plan is to actually get this last badge here, the one that makes you immune to cabin fever. I don't know why it doesn't give me my 33%. I definitely killed the one. I have the coat to prove it. But this one, I want this. I really want this. Because cabin fever is like my nemesis. How did we get so many potatoes so quickly? The mighty potato god has descended upon our inventory. I went to the Bleak Inlet gunsmithing place for the first time ever because I was on a special run to get level 5 everything, and you had no idea about Fluffy. Oh no! I tell you what, I started playing the game a while ago, back when Fluffy was still in the dam in Mystery Lake. That was before they like changed the internal layout and had to move her to Bleak Inlet. And I didn't know she was in the dam when I first started playing. So I saw this big building and I'm like, oh, perfect. I'm freezing. There's going to be a lot of loot in there. Like I'm freezing. I'm starving. I walk in and then I got attacked by Fluffy and she jump scared me so bad. I put the game down for like 2 years. Like, and then when I came back, I didn't know they had moved her to Bleak Inlet. So I went into the dam. I had like my bow ready. I had like a gun ready. I had a torch ready. I was so on edge because I didn't know that Fluffy was no longer in there. And then of course, as soon as I learned, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then the first time I ever went to Bleak Inlet to do the gunsmithing for like the achievement, I expected her to be in there, and then I opened the door and she wasn't there. And I searched the entire building and she wasn't there. And I'm like, oh, I guess I just didn't get Fluffy to spawn. So I go to the ammo workbench, and as I start to light a fire, she instantly jumps on me. Like instantly like jumps on me. And I swear to God, it was just as bad as the cougar jump scare. Oh my God. It like took a year off my life. It was so scary and it's so sudden. And I still think about that because it was so funny. But yeah, jump scares are good when they're used like that. Okay.